Hey guys, I'm back. My video unfortunately cut short last time, so I stopped it immediately, and here we are where we left off. One thing I did do, I put the putty in place, so it's in there, but I'm going to have to add more. So we're going to do that now. This video is all about molding, as it says in the title. How to customize your transformer part for molding. So we're going to take a good amount here. This much should cover all of this, and we're just going to mash it together like mashed potatoes. Move this out of the way so I can see the time. There we go. I didn't realize the last one was going to be that long. Hopefully this one doesn't take that long. What we will do is we will do the front side of his leg on this leg, and then we will do the back side, and then I'll show a comparison to see what it looks like, because it does improve. And after the putty fully dries, you will have to prime this and paint it. You will have to prime it, because if you don't, it will look bad if you just straight up paint it. Trust me, I know. So let's get this in here and start evening it out, just like that. Another thing you will have to do when you do this, you can rotate this to the side because it may help. When you start sanding it, you will have to sand it down so you can get the transformation. But right now, I'm taking this X-Acto knife so I can smooth this out all the way up here, just like this. And you can use an X-Acto knife if you'd like. You can also use a toothpick. I find toothpicks are very helpful for customizing in these particular situations. And this putty is slowly drying in my hand. So we only need a little bit here for the bottom, this bottom hole here. Just gonna take this and pack it in there. Okay, mold it in there, and then we're gonna cut off the excess because we do have an excess amount here. Cut that off right there. Oops, sorry. Hope I got all that in frame. If not, I'll do my best to show as much as I can. Just like that. Don't worry about how it looks. We will sand that down and clean that up later. Now onto the back leg here. We can actually take this off. There. We'll take that off and just deal with this. And we're going to take off little bits and fill in these 4 holes here in his thigh. Just like this. Again, as I go through this, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, or if you have any suggestions, because while I am able to teach this, there's always room for improvement, there's always room to learn anything. So if you have any input of any kind, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I read comments pretty quickly, so if you do post something, I will read it, unless YouTube marks it as spam. Otherwise, then I probably will never see it. Because for some reason, spam comments don't even show up. Because I have the YouTube Studio app. So every time I get a comment, I get a notification on my phone. And sometimes I don't get notifications. Well, sometimes I do get notifications, but when I click on it, nothing happens. Which is strange. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. I think we're just about got it. Put that on there like that. Yeah, we need a little bit more on the side here. My big hands are in the way. Sorry if I didn't get any of that. But just pack that on there like that. Make sure it's nice and even with the leg. Camera focus. Camera focus. Camera focus. Thank you. Get that like that. Pack it in like that. And we're good, I think. Yeah, we're good. Just clean it up a little bit. You don't want, get this X-Acto knife here because you can see it's sticking up right there. So we're going to cut that off with the knife. Lining it up along the edge, just like that. Peel that off. And do the same thing over here. Like that. Just like that. Because when we transform this bad boy, we don't want any interference. And look at that like that. Smooth it out with your finger as much as you can. We are going to go over this with sandpaper, just so you know. And get that like that. Smooth this out just like that. And that looks good to me, I think. Let's look at this thigh again. Let's see. There we go. Let's get that off here. Right here. Yeah, let's get that off. And that looks about good. Yeah, I'd say that's just about good, and it's ready to be sanded once it dries. So, we are going to set this down. Stand, leg. I said stand. You will stand. Come on, stand. There you go. So now that we have that, Wheeljack can sit here and mope because I took one of his legs. Just like that. And we can come back and look at what we did to Nemesis Prime. You can see that the paint has dried because this has recording several hours after I recorded the first one, and I think that does look a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, like that. Now, I think the question is, because with my Optimus Prime, which I do not have in here, it was easy to paint the truck lights because it was a normal truck. But being that this is Nemesis Prime, the colors change. So, trying to figure out what to paint his lights here. I think I will do them in red. I don't know why. Or maybe I'll do them in purple. Purple lights, red windows. Yeah, I think we might go with purple. This is the purple I have. It's an acrylic Tamiya color. Again, I like Tamiya colors, especially the ones that come in the big bottles because, of course, they last longer. So let's get this going. Might have the hiccups here, which is bad. Bad for camera, bad. Where did that tiny brush go that I had? Where'd it go? You leave something somewhere for 2 seconds and you come back and it's not there. Where are you? Where are you hiding from me? Are you back in here? Are you back in here, mate? Now breakdown's falling. It's falling apart. I don't see it in here, which is weird. I apologize for the wait. I'm trying to find my small brush that I showed you in the previous episode. I don't know where I put it, which is bad because right now I need it. Is this it? It will do. Tiny brush. Ding! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with these lights here. Then we're going to go to these lights. And we might do these lights. And these lights. While that putty dries. So, let's get to work. We're going to take a little bit here. Let me move this up. We're going to take a little focus. There we go. We're going to take a little bit here. Right there. Now, I've seen, while I'm doing this, I've seen that some people like to wear gloves when they paint. That's fine. Personally, I don't really think it's necessary. I just paint. But you do what you want. It's whatever. You know. Speaking of which, I wonder if I have a lavender. use a lavender. But I could do a pink. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna do purple here, or base coat. I'm gonna do a pink highlight through it. It's gonna look cool. So let's put this here like that. And when I find the best thing to do when you're doing circles like this is to dab it just a bit, but not too much. Speaking of which, I'm noticing while I'm doing this, it brings up another point that I've heard a lot, is that people think you need to have a steady hand to do customizing. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's entirely true. I do say you need a lot of practice though, because just pulling out a brush and painting something, it's I would say if you've never done something like this before, it's unlikely that you'll be able to complete like a full project like this on your first try, unless you know what you're doing. You know, if you've done your research, you've got your materials and all that, then you should be able to do it. I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but I'm just saying, saying that you can only do this if you have a steady hand is a bit absurd, I think. Anybody can do this, and you don't have to hand paint. You can also spray paint. Spray painting is also an option. It's an excellent option, especially if it's a full model figure. I'm wondering if I have any the Dinobots. I can pull Grimlock in here real quick. The first base coat that I did was a base coat silver, and that was fully spray painted. The dark gray you see was hand painted, but you can totally spray paint if hand painting is not your thing. But it's, for me, hand painting is a lot better than spray painting because, well, I just like getting my hands on things, on these things. We're just going to do that for those lights. And for these lights, we're going to do the same thing. Focus, camera. Focus. There you go. Just lightly brush up so that it covers all the lights. Like that. And like that. These lights, I think we're going to leave those like that for now. And the taillights, we'll leave those like that for now because we have to paint the backlights in silver. Okay, focus. Let's see where we are with this putty. Rinse this brush off. Just like that. Good as new. Let me close this paint. Okay, let's see where we are with this leg. Yep. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, it doesn't take long to dry. Definitely not. To sand this, we're going to be using the 220 because the 720 would literally get rid of most of it and would make it look very grainy. I'll do a wheeljack review where I will have the other leg completed, and I will also have under here in his arms completed as well, because you can see here there's holes everywhere on this guy, and it's a shame. I think kind of. I can see why they would do this kind of thing, but then again, it's still frustrating because there are holes in your figure and it doesn't look good. But yeah, filling in the holes is a good idea, I think, because even if you have something like this for Breakdown's feet, there's a big hole under his feet. If you have the Beast Hunter's Optimus Prime, which I'm currently working on, he has holes underneath his feet. But in vehicle mode, he has his heels cover them up. There's still holes under the feet, and it's a bit annoying to deal with, but you know, you get over it. But just a quick comparison, you can see how it looks compared to the normal leg. It fills it in nicely, and once you paint it, it looks a lot better, I think. As you can see. If you would like me to make another customizing video on me painting this leg, on me prepping and priming and doing all that to the leg, I can do that. Just let me know in the comment section below if you would like that. And if it gets pretty popular, I will do that. If not, we move on. So, I thought I had a light purple though. It's kind of irritating me. I have a, let's see. I'm looking over here in the drawer again. It's a gray. It's a another gray. I have this pink color. Which I might use that for this, for quick highlights. Darn, I don't have a light purple. Guess I'll have to pick one up the next time I go to the paint store. I can also take a video of me going to the paint store. If you guys want to see that, you can let me know in the comment section as well. Anything you'd like to see really, or any questions you have about customizing, I can answer those in the comments. Yeah, I think we are ready to sand. Yeah, we can do this. So let's move this out of the way. We're going to do this part first. So we're going to grab, not that one. Let's grab a sheet right here. Let's fold this in half so we can get a good grip on this. Focus. Focus. Let's try and do this in a timely fashion, because I don't want this to go to 20 minutes again. Let's move this. Okay, there we go. And we're going to sand this just like this. You don't have to do it too rough. You just need to sand it enough so that it's flat. Just like that. Really. It doesn't take much, I think, but we'll do it again for good measure. Just like that. That's very smooth, actually. It's very smooth, and you can kind of sort of see the difference here. Kind of. You can see that it's kind of rough there underneath my hand, but then when you do it here, it's very smooth. So I'm going to do that again up here. This one's a little hard, so you have to use your finger here. Get your finger on here like this and dig it out. You can do it as fast or as slow as you want. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it's 220 grit. 220 grit, when you feel it, it's going to be very soft. So yeah, sandpaper fell on the floor. Oh, okay. Now let's do his thigh here. Let's fold this in to get that out of the way. Just like that. And this side. I'm trying to think of anything else I should be telling you guys about this. Again, you can find this this putty pretty much any store. No, I don't want to say any store. I haven't checked Target, so don't take my word for Target. But you can find it at Walmart. You can find it at Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere like that. And I'm trying to, there we go. So let's put this back on old Jackie over here. And, oop, Butterfingers. And there we go. So that's pretty much it for this customizing 400 subscriber special video. And we got a lot done. So thank you guys for watching. Today we worked on molding with wheeljacks, we worked on painting with Nemesis Prime, and also breakdown early in the episode. If you like this video, please leave a like. I thank you guys for 400 subscribers. It has been an amazing year, and I look forward to making a few more videos before the year is out. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Any questions you have, leave in the comment section below. My name is Sheepus Animations. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.